You had fun with those black jokes, didn't you? Yeah, it's gonna be funny. I don't have any of those. You know, I'm 16 years old. I live over on the south side of Chicago, right? You know, I have this theory, right? If I don't go outside, I won't get killed. Maybe. Because in Chicago, there's always that stray bullet. I mean, standing on the bus stop is like a suicide attempt. You know, I'm getting picked up and dropped off everywhere I go because there's so many murders and there's so much crime that's going on in Chicago, right? You know, I thought my parents were being too overprotective. But when I found out that they weren't being too overprotective was freshman orientation, my all-boys Catholic school, right? So I go up, the district commander of the police department comes up and he starts speaking. He said, first thing comes out of his mouth is, all right, I don't have that much time, but yeah, you know that school down the street about 3 blocks out there? Yeah, it's one of the worst high schools in the city. All right, it's one of the worst high schools in the state. Okay, it's one of the worst high schools in the world. The Taliban wouldn't even attend it. But never mind. Now, for some reason, they don't like your Catholic school uniform. They don't like them. They don't like your Captain Crunch vest with your Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone tie and your Sergeant Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Band freaking jackets. They don't like that. They don't like that. But if your kids want to take the CTA, they'll be taking the bus with those kids down the street, right? So they might catch a beat down, or even they might get killed. And then he says, all right, well, that's just my fair warning. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, is that the time? I'm sorry, I gotta get out for the kids down the street, get out of school. Are you serious? There's no unmanned vehicles, no freaking complimentary bulletproof vest you can give me or anything like that. You know, it's not only hard for teens here like myself, but it's also hard in Kabul and Bagdad for the teens, right? You know, I started reading about them, and I started feeling sad. But on the other hand, I started feeling really, really guilty, right? Because, you know, everybody's felt this before. You know, when you're feeling like, damn, somebody's got it worse than me. Thank you. You know, it's not my fault I got all 10 of my toes. It's not my fault I got both of my ears. And yes, I've never been up in a roadside bomb where I got 3rd-degree burns, and they had to take a skin graft from my nutsack and produce it in my eyelids. Yes, I've never ever had that before. That's not my fault. Damn. So then I started reading further and further into the article, right? You know, and I said, hold up. 1, if these kids don't go outside, they won't get killed. 2, if they do go outside, they will get killed. Or even 3, if they go outside, they'll be recruited by a gang to kill somebody else. Now, what does that sound like to you? Chicago. You know, it's not only hard to walk around and everything because of birds, but it's also hard to date. The type of girls I like are athletic, you know, nerdy, smart girls, you know, type of girls up in the AP Latin Club, or either, you know, or sing in the school choir, or play soccer team, or whatever. But their parents already know what's going on. It's like the parents keep them in a witness protection program. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously. I call a girl up, bling. Yeah. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? Yeah, what's up? Where are you at? Oh, I'm sorry, Max. I can't hang out with you today. I'm at archery class. Archery? What are you doing with a bow and arrow? You live in Chicago. You need a gun. What are you shooting, quail? Call an expert. Yeah, what's up, Lindsay? What's up? Where are you? Oh, Max, I can't go anywhere today. I'm at breakdancing class. Breakdancing? When'd you get into that? Oh, well, my mom signed me up when she heard that you were coming over here. You know, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, baby, but you only got 1 leg. What are you doing breakdancing? You're supposed to be breaking. You're not supposed to be breaking people's heads with that titanium leg. I don't know if you're doing the robot or if you're turning into a transformer. Autobots, roll out. You know, I know that you all probably think I'm being a little too negative. But I'm not. This is true story. I call the next girl, Danielle. Pling. Yeah, what's up, Danielle? Where you at? Oh, I'm at my grandmother's funeral today. Alright, I'll be right over. You see, you gotta catch them while they're vulnerable, people. You gotta stay on your P's and Q's about these types of things. You see, if they need a shoulder, I'll be that shoulder. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I know that you all think that I'm being too negative, but a year from now, I'll be on the college campus. My pretty, athletic, smart girl, right? I'll be walking on campus and I'll say, hey, baby, yeah, I got something to show you what we're doing, right? You know, so we're on our way up to the door. Let's not think about what I read in the newspaper the other day. And boom! I get shot in the ass on my way to get some ass. Kids are getting shot in college. What Chicago. I'm back in Chicago all over again. My favorite TV show is on MSNBC, Catch a Predator. Right? Chris Hansen. I've seen the one where the whole families come up there. I've seen the one where the dad's naked, and then he tells his son to go up there. Hey, Johnny, you don't want daddy getting no mess in there, So he goes up there, right? And then I started thinking, what if Mr. Potato Head was a pedophile, right? So Mr. Potato Head would come in the door like this. You know, he can't put his arms down. So he's coming in the door, he sits down, his hands is like, he's puzzled. He's like, Mr. Potato Head is here. This must have been the first time Chris Hansen had to tweet in between the show. What is Mr. Potato Head doing here? What's Buzz Lightyear and all of them? So then he starts reading off his chat bar. Spud Sexy 056. You wanted this girl to wrap you in foil and smear hot butter all over you and add a dollop of sour cream? What? Oh, I'm sorry, this must be a typo. You said that you would provide the sour cream? So then, of course, you know, Mr. Tate has a car. But today he felt like using his bucket park. So they opened up the bucket park. What's he got? He got rope, duct tape, condoms, and the never before seen thing, a tongue. What is Mr. Potato Head doing with a tongue, right? So then he starts running out. They kick him on the floor. He starts resisting, trying to put his arms behind his back. His arms pop off. So he's running again, right? So he pull out a gun taser, and then example. He turns to mashed potato. Thank you, Mr. Potato.
Hey, give it up for Max, everybody.